This is Taking Stock on Bloomberg. I'm Pimm Fox. Warren Buffett likes insurance companies, but should you? Paul Lountzis is the founder of Lountzis Asset Management. The firm manages portfolios for high net worth investors as well as institutions, retirement plans, and Paul Lountzis follows Berkshire Hathaway as well as Progressive, among other, as he describes them, value stocks. Paul, good to have you with us on Bloomberg. How do you actually be a value investor in today's market? Is it difficult?
It's a challenge always to find attractive opportunities, but insurance is a very interesting sector. The whole insurance industry, in terms of property and casualty insurers, are trading roughly at about one times book value. So
you add up all the assets of the company, and that's what they're trading for?
Correct. And that's the cheapest they've been in quite a while. They peaked at 2.7 times back in 1973. In 1999, they were 2.2 times. In 1987, they were 2.2 times. But across the industry now, they're trading for about 1 times book value.
Why is that?
Well, there's several reasons. One, many of them were hurt during the investment. They made bad investments, and that's a meaningful portion of their income. The other issue is there's been a very soft pricing cycle that has impacted revenues and profitability for all these companies. And so, having said that, we still really like Berkshire's insurance operations. Geico's the 3rd largest auto insurer in the country, the leading direct auto player, and Progressive is the 4th largest auto insurance company in the country.
And they're the pure play, right? I mean, that's the pure play auto insurance.
It is. Progressive generates about $14 billion in revenue, and a little over half of that is through agents, and about 36% is through direct. And so the direct business is the one that's growing the most rapidly. It's an outstanding company, a clean, solid balance sheet. Policies in force are growing a little bit on the agent side, but particularly more so on the direct side. It's just an outstanding company. Great underwriter, great at claims, and they've really transformed the company from being a non-standard auto insurance writer to being a standard writer. It's a market that's much, much larger.
What about pricing power? Are you going to see any changes in premium pricing?
Progressive's claims capability is the best, and that's often reflected in terms of lower pricing for them. And they use that capability to grow. But long term, we think pricing has stabilized and actually increased a little bit if you look at some of the state requests that insurance companies have made. So personal lines auto, unlike commercial lines, prices are stable and rising a little bit.
So you've waited for the value opportunities. You've mentioned in the past about how keeping cash on the balance sheet is something that's always difficult with investors. Do you have cash on the balance sheet now to dispose of when you see the opportunity?
We do. Investing is about moments, and as Charlie Munger has stated, you're best oftentimes just sitting around patiently waiting. Now, it's a bit more painful today because your short-term money market is earning almost nothing. So you are giving something up, but it's still better than buying something that is overvalued that you don't fully believe in.
And that's the way you have your philosophy organized at Lountzis Asset Management. Paul, good to have you with us. Looking forward to having you in the future.
Thank you.
All right, and there are some cutting-edge items that you may have missed. The Wall Street Journal reporting that many men are shunning the new for the tried and true, in razors, that is. While Procter & Gamble's Gillette and Energizer Holdings Schick launch another round in their duel to improve the morning routine of shaving, some men, they're not interested. A Manhattan pharmacy says it's quadrupled the sales of traditional and hard-to-find shaving products such as safety razors with double-edged blades. Ouch. Indeed, one individual has stockpiled about $1,000 worth of Platinum Plus blades. He's worried about a time when Gillette retires the product. That does it for this edition of Taking Stock. Thanks for taking stock. We'll see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Coming up, we've got Charlie Rose. Charlie sits down with a film director Lisa Cholodenko and actors Julian Moore and Mark Ruffalo for their look at the new film, The Kids Are All Right. Charlie Rose airs at 8 and 10 p.m. New York time, next on Bloomberg Radio. Coming up on Bloomberg TV, Bloomberg Rewind. Good night.